gentlemen, what is up? Christian Ashmore here, and today I am doing a, not so much a shout, well it is sort of a shout out, but this is completely my own doing. I wasn't asked to do this, and I wanted to do it because these people have been helpful, and yeah, I wanted to do it. So today I'm going to be speaking about a website and some people that I met when I was at Cardiff Con in, I've forgotten the date, but it was the first Cardiff Con of this year, and yeah, the people I met were called, their website's called Sushi Press, there we go, sushipress.co.uk, and it's a fairly new site. I believe the owner of it's called Lauren. I'm sorry, I will be showing you this website. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but if I did, then great. And yeah, she had a ton of... she's basically sort of like a shop for like manga artists. She's got a ton of... where are they? I've got them here somewhere. She's got a ton of like books that are really helpful. You got... They're not in order, so you can buy them in any order what you want. But the ones I've got is number 1, Drawing Manga for Beginners, which is really helpful. It like gives you, it tells you like equipment you can use, perspectives, how to lay stuff out, and stuff like that. Yeah, that one's really handy. You've got Tone Techniques for Beginners 6, which is number 6. This one's actually done manga style. If you look at this one, it's done right to left, but if you look at this one, it's left to right, so I think that's right. Did I do that right? I don't know, but yeah, this one I'm still trying to get to grips with. It's all about toning, how to use toning sheets, which sadly she hasn't got on the website yet, but from what I've heard she will be getting them on soon. It's actually done in sort of like a comic sort of style way, like teaching you how to use it and stuff like that. But that one's pretty handy. I'm going to be trying to use that one more often. Characters Designed for Beginners, which I would definitely recommend getting this one because you get like, it tells you like proportions and stuff like that. This is all stuff I've also learned from other people, but it's also handy to have it on hand. So like if you do forget, you can just go, yeah, boom, there it is. It's all sort of straightforward. If you're clever, unlike me. But yeah, that one's definitely a good one to have. That one has actually helped me to develop some characters, along with another one which is creating characters for games. Again, it's all about creating your own creating characters. It gives you samples, sample clothings and stuff you can use. What else? Poses, which is pretty cool. But those two have helped me to develop 2 characters of my own, which you got, I'm still yet to name him, but she is called Lexi Carter. They're my own sort of design characters, OG characters. I've got a little colour version of them there with my, speaking of anime, logo right there. Yeah, that one's there, and you've also the latest one I got is Drawing Manga for Advanced Learners. I haven't properly looked at this one yet, but I can see it focuses a lot on like perspective backgrounds and drawing like other things as well as humans, different angles of humans and stuff like that. Yeah, they're all really handy books. I believe there are... I completely forgot. There's about 12? 8? I should probably help me out on that one. But yeah, the books are definitely handy to get. They give you loads of knowledge, helpful tips and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. With the help of creations of these, with the help of them and creating these characters, I am actually working now on sort of a story for him. This story I was originally working with, well, the design I was originally working with was to help with sort of panel layouts and shading and stuff like that. Sadly, at the moment, my original comic that I've done, which isn't published yet, that will be published hopefully sometime this year. It hasn't got all this sort of panel layout stuff in it. It's sort of more basic, my way. But this was a trial. I'm gonna eventually try do my other one as this sort of layout. You can see sort of panel breakout and stuff like that. But this is actually done on comic paper, which again you can also acquire from Sushi Press. You got multiple sizes. I got quite a big one, like A3 size, but apparently this is the professional size. Because which one was it in? I believe it is the first one. Draw a manga for beginners. It is in here. Gotta find the transcript page. Here we go. Yeah. Whereas a doujinshi size, no clue what that means, by the way. I think I said that right as well. Jinnishi size, A4. And then you go, whereas a professional size, which is B4, which is what I got, professional manga pages are shrunken down to 82% of the original size when it is published. Now, the comic paper is kind of weird. I don't know how to use it properly yet. I know one bit about it, but I don't know how to sort of print and then create with it. Hopefully I can learn that somehow. But it's got, if I find it, you won't be able to see it on camera as well. But you've got sort of along the top, you've got like a little ruler. You've got, this is all in the book as well, by the way, so if you do end up getting the books, then you'll be able to see all this. But you got like a little ruler, which along there will also have like panel placements and stuff like that, where you can divide your panels. Then you got this bit, this line here just inside, which again you can't really see, which is the printable stuff. Anything outside that line is basically cut away. And then you actually have another really faint line in the middle of that, which is where all the images and text should go. Again, this one, this one here is done on comic paper, you can sort of see it doesn't go to the edge of the paper, but there are places where it does fall out of the line, like this little bit here of the door. That falls out of the line, but it's not really important compared to the rest of it. All the text, everything that I want in the lines are in the lines. So again, I don't know how comic paper works properly. That's stuff I'm going to learn as I go along. But yeah, it's really helpful. She's also got on there the ink, well, some inks, some special pens, and yeah, she's still only small, but eventually I'd like her to get big so she has more stock, more people know about her, and yeah, more people get out there and actually create a comic. The guy from Crown Root, which is the company I work with, which is a group of people I work with, I don't really know if I can call it a company or not, but the people I work with called Crown Root, the head guy of that, Vince, also known as Indigo Babies on YouTube, definitely check him out. He's pretty cool. He's got videos and all that of making animes and mangas and stuff like that. Not so much the manga part, but more the anime part. He likes to say, once you got past the first step, well, once you say, I completely forgot how he does this. I'm butchering this video. Once you got past the first hurdle, which is pretty much drawing your first comic, you're pretty much ahead of 80% of the people out there that are doing this stuff. Most people have an idea and sit on it and don't use it. So yeah, sushipress.co.uk, definitely check them out. I actually, when I first met them, their website hadn't actually launched until a couple of weeks afterwards, so I was keeping an eye on it because there was definitely stuff I wanted to get from there. I'm also still ordering stuff from there, and I'd like to order more stuff from the future, sort of like the tone paper. She's also got some scenery books, which you can use a light box to sort of trace the scenery onto pages and stuff like that. So it's all pretty helpful stuff. So definitely check her out if you're into wanting to get comic stuff, because again, the books are really helpful. It is sort of all general knowledge stuff when it comes to it, but it also goes a bit more in depth with it. Like it tells you equipment you can use that is handy. I'm pretty sure one of them, I can't remember which one it is, has actually a picture at the start of like an artist's desk and how it's set up. I cannot remember which one it is. A manga artist, it's the first one, drawing manga for beginners. Let's see. You got a mirror, used for looking at your own face for ideas on how to draw expressions. Tissue, used for cleaning or removing pen tips, as well as cleaning up mistakes when wet. Felt tip pens, paper, water dishes, scratch paper, cleaning brush, curved stencil, straight. It's all in there, so it's got everything, and it's pretty handy because, yeah. So definitely check out Sushi Press. Check out Crown Root as well. They do go around a lot of the smaller cons, like the Manchester Anime and Gaming Con, I believe, Cardiff Anime and Gaming Con, London Anime and Gaming Con, Bristol Anime and Gaming Con, which I actually go to quite often because Bristol's closer to me than the others, and it's sort of time and money for me to get out. I will be at the Bristol Con in October, which is on the 6th and the 7th. Sadly, Sushi Press doesn't go to the October one. It's quite a small event, but yeah, she wouldn't be there. But yeah, definitely check out the cons. Check out sushipress.co.uk again, and all this stuff is going to be really helpful for me in the future, and I hope I can really push comics and stories out there for you guys to enjoy, because if I can get more comics out there and eventually get them made into animations, I'd like to sort of publish them on the YouTube channel, but I might also set up something else to do for that, but we'll have to wait and see when I get that far, if I get that far, which I'm hoping I do, because this is something I really enjoy doing. I never used to like drawing until I started about a year and a half ago, probably now. It was February 2016 that I actually started, or 2017, sorry. But yeah, I hope to create some interesting stories. I will hopefully have a first comic out soon, which again I will advertise for you guys, and if you wanted to have a look and maybe buy a copy, you can. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say today. Sushi Press, again, if you watch this video, thank you for stuff. I will be ordering more stuff from you sometime soon. Again, money. But yeah, until next time guys, I shall see you around. Goodbye.